Okay, now I'm going to demo the GSX-S1000. Very cool looking bike. This is the one without the fairing. One without the fairing. You can see the tachometer goes across. It tells me a time, trip, got a fuel. Really tells me everything I need to know there. That's pretty nice. Sounds cool already. Now this will be the same. I'll tell you after I ride it. Okay, comparing this to the Kawasaki Z800, I can already tell you that I'm closer to the ground. I feel more comfortable getting on it and standing it up. What the hell? Standing it up from the kickstand. God, I got distracted. This has ABS, which is nice when you have this much power. Okay, that feels good. I like the handling like I did the Z800. I do like that I'm a little farther back. Even though it's a standard riding position, I don't feel like I'm right over the front tire, so that's cool. Hopefully in the concrete jungle, the curves, this will feel really good. But this has the same engine that the 0508 GSX-R 1000 had. The short stroke that I'm on produces more power lower, so I'm just gonna have to see what that's like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride this a little bit, get used to it. Woo! Keep both hands on the handlebars if you twist the throttle, I'll tell you that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Definitely got the power of the GSX-R 1000. See, I'm just not used to these bikes to where handling feels weird to me. You know, this isn't a track day bike, obviously, but man, it's so much more comfortable than the GSX-R 1000 that I just rode. Even though the ergonomics on that bike were good, I mean, this feels really good. I would love riding this through town, I can already tell. And much like the Z800, the wind hasn't seemed to bother me yet. We're gonna get it on the highway later and see what that's like. Now, we'll give you a heads up, this won't be like my normal first time riding videos because I am in a demo ride today. I haven't researched this bike a little bit before riding it. I'm just pretty much hopping on. I already knew a little bit about this bike before riding it. That's why I'm able to tell you some information. That is freaking amazing. The brakes feel freaking good too. Oh my god. Okay, I like these mirrors. You can actually see what's behind me. That's good. Alright. Oh my god. Oh. I will say, since I'm in a more upright position, This extra torque just scares me a little more than it did on the 1000, because on the 1000 I just lean forward just a little bit, take off, and I'm not flying off the bike, I'm not tugging the handlebars back and forth. So this torque is freaking insane, man. And really, engine braking isn't very hard. You know, I was going like 15, so of course it wasn't. The friction zone isn't as close on this bike as it was the Gixxer 1000. I was twisting the throttle about half there, and it still felt insane. So here's a pull. I'm going 47 or so at 5 grand. And the power is immediate, man. Let's try that at 6, or first gear. It's going 50, 7 grand. Yeah, that basically just took the words out of my mouth. And the bike sounds really cool. God dang, that sounds cool. See, everybody that rides these bikes, this bike, the Z800, FZ07, really likes the handling. God, this bike sounds so cool. Your leg getting hot, brother? Everybody that rides that bike keeps sticking their leg out. I guess I'll have to test ride it and see. This is probably one of the most comfortable bikes that I've really ridden ever. I mean, I'm more comfortable on this than I was the Cruiser that I rode, which was comfortable. Let's do a third gear pull from 44, about 4 grand. Well, that doesn't count, I'm going downhill. But heck yeah, that was awesome. We'll do it uphill, how about that? I mean, the power, I barely twist the throttle. If you want a fun bike to take through the concrete jungle like this, you want to take through town, and you want to be comfortable, damn. Here you go. I mean, from what I've seen out of Suzuki and rode today, yeah, this is probably the best bike that they've came out with. There are mode selectors. I will not be selecting those. The brakes feel really good. I feel comfortable using the rear brake in the shifter like I did the Gixxer 1000. This tells me my range for miles, and I'm sure I could change that and play with that. I wish I had a chance to really look at it more. If you're a shorter rider and you like the these more upright bikes, I have to definitely recommend the Suzuki on that. I think you're gonna feel more comfortable. I'm specifically talking to my brother-in-law. He was disappointed when I told him I had a hard time standing the Z800 up. By the way, I'm 5'7", with my boots on, about 5'8", 5'9". Okay, I will say 6 grand. The vibrations are tickling my butt a little bit. Dude, the guy riding behind me, he's so close to me, it's starting to get on my nerves. Jesus, you feel so good. I don't know if I'm sweating because I'm hot or because I'm freaking riding a GSX-S1000. Traction control's on, so I can see that really saving me right now. Which is cool, I don't have to worry about the rear tire sliding out from under me. I love having that tech in this bike. What's also crazy about this bike is the price point. I think it's under 11,000. It's at least under 12,000. Put that here. As much bike as I'm getting, oh my god. I really like the tachometer. I really like how this bike sounds. I don't like you coming up beside me. So back off, brother. It's a 30. Watch me exchange hands with someone after the ride because I didn't like that they rode a little close to me. What'd he do? He did something I didn't like. No, but I don't know these people around me. I don't feel comfortable. They don't know how I'm gonna react. I'm on a bike I'm not familiar with. I'm sure he is too. I mean, I'm not giving this guy a ton of space ahead of me. You know? I don't know why everybody else can't ride like that. I love this big digital tachometer because there's so much room to tell me just everything about this bike. I will say though that not being used to it, I get kind of confused. What am I looking at? I know the tachometer, I can see the time, the fuel. Really trying to decipher, pick out what's what, because they've crammed everything in there. But it's better than not having the information. I will say my next bike still will be the Gixxer 6, or either the Gixxer 600 or the Kawasaki ZX-6R. Those are what I'm in between right now. But dang, do I love this bike. And it's a lot more comfortable. When I'm out of my super sport phase, I'm glad this is an option. That's really cool. In third gear, I'm just chilling in it. It's so nice, relaxing. Oh, rest in peace, clutch. All right, let's feel the bumps. Whoop. Shoot. They did feel better than when I was on the super sport, I think. I don't remember. The bumps did cause me to twist the throttle just enough to jerk me back. So yeah, I should probably do the power modes and see what they're like, but I'm not going to, because, well, I want to see what this thing feels like on the highway in you know, fast mode, not slow mode. Is that unreasonable? Time to get on it.